This podcast is sponsored by nobody. Hey dudes, welcome to Splat from the Past, the only 80s themed horror sci-fi show where things can get totally radical. Now today I will be welcoming back the gorgeous and talented Leslie Ryan, and we are going to nerd out on the entertainment of our youth, talking about film, television, and music. Well, Leslie grew up in the 60s and 70s, so I love that era. So we're going to talk about all of that today and just catch up on what's been going on in her life since the last time we talked. And I'm looking forward to it. I love Leslie's sense of humor and her energy. She's a lot of fun, and that's why I'm having her back on to nerd out. And I'm so excited. Tomorrow I've got a double header of guests. I was supposed to have a triple header of guests, but one bailed on me about an hour ago. And I'm pretty upset at the situation concerning it. But overall, hey, it gives me less to do tomorrow. And I get to enjoy Halloween. And today is the next to last day of Halloween October. And tomorrow is actually Halloween. I am so looking forward to it. It's going to be fucking awesome. So yeah, here is my new interview with Leslie Ryan. So, going back in time, do you remember the first movie that impacted you as a child?
Oh my gosh. I think Night of the Living Dead.
Ah, yes.
Scared the crap out of me, the heebie jeebies. And then, yeah, and then I think it was The Wizard of Oz.
Oh, God,
I
those,
think it was those two movies. I mean, every year was The Wizard of Oz. I mean, now you can watch it whenever you want. I
right.
mean, Netflix, this, that. But for me growing up, it was once a year.
Yep.
And I mean, everybody, all the kids, everyone, you couldn't wait. It was that night. Wizard of Oz. Everybody gathered around the TV, the kids, all of us, and we just watched The Wizard of Oz. Oh my God, it was like the greatest thing ever. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. And then Halloween came and it was Night of the Living Dead, but that scared the crap out of me. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. And then I end up doing that movie 976 Evil, remember? And then they
Yep.
they pop me into It's a Wonderful Life, and then Night of the Living Dead.
Yep.
I get murdered.
Yeah.
Who would have thought? I would
Yeah.
have never known that.
I got to see the tail end of CBS playing The Wizard of Oz every year, and it was. I mean, I take it, in the early years it was like magic, but by the time I came around, it was just like, but it was
Yeah.
great seeing it every year because I loved that movie. I had it on VHS and everything.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Did you ever? I mean, of course, maybe you probably already know that. When you take the Pink Floyd "Dark Side of the Moon,"
Yeah.
and then you plug
Yes.
it in and you wait for the third roar of
Yep.
the lion on the MGM, and then you start the movie, The Wizard of Oz, and it looks like it was made for the movie.
Yep.
Have you ever
I've
done
done.
that?
I've done that. Yeah, it's pretty eerie, I have to
It
say.
is pretty eerie. Oh my gosh, especially when she opens when the house lands and she opens up the door and
Yep.
the song Money starts and
Yeah.
it's like all in color.
Yeah.
It's like, wait a minute. Did I just take a hit of acid? Not that I've ever done acid, but just it's just kind of like, what? This is too weird. Did they write this just for this movie? I mean, it's really eerie.
Well,
It really is.
they claim that it was all a coincidence. Some stoner with too much time on his hands came up with that, and then it became an internet phenomenon. But I don't know. I'm skeptical of that.
I know, me too.
Yeah,
Oh gosh. Anyway,
it's pretty weird.
yeah, it
Yeah.
was.
Back to the Future was the first movie that impacted me. I always had that fantasy of going back in time and seeing my parents in high
Oh,
school and finding out why they're so fucked up and I'm so fucked up.
I love that movie. Oh, I watched it a million times.
Me
Oh
too.
my gosh, yeah. And then I went to what was it in California when you go and you go on the ride?
Universal Studios.
Universal Studios. You take the
Yeah.
ride Back to the Future. Oh, that's a great ride.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. I love the motion and the whole thing. And yeah, that I'll tell you, Michael J. Fox. I mean, he was well. And then who's the guy that plays the crazy? Oh, he's so great. Come
Christopher
on,
Lloyd.
Christopher Lloyd. Oh, come on. I mean, come on, the casting. I mean, the
Yeah.
two of them together, just oh, yeah. I could watch that movie over and over. I mean, really.
Same here. Same here.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. What
yeah.
mo?
We're different. We are quite a difference in age, because yeah, those that would have been your first impacted movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't want to talk about age. Let's not talk
Yeah.
about it.
Well, we're gonna talk about.
Just a number. It's just a number. I'm young at
Yeah.
heart. Everyone guesses me 10 years younger anyway, so there you
Absolutely. What movie
go.
genre did you gravitate toward the most when you were growing up?
um, I really liked the Jerry Lewis movies.
Me too.
I just really did. I loved laughing. I thought he was hysterical. Those movies I really gravitated towards. I mean, I grew up with black and white, and then it turned color.
Yep.
So, I love Lucy, all those shows. But Jerry Lewis movies were like with the Dean Martin was
Yeah.
hysterical to me. I gravitated towards those, and I love to laugh. And I had a best friend, and we used to watch a lot of um, what's her name? She had her own Carol Burnett
Carol
shows,
Burnett. Yeah.
and we used to reenact a lot of her, little sketches and comedy little scenes, and we would do it for the family. We'd set them up, and we'd
Oh.
dress up, and we'd do comedy routines, and
Yeah.
so I gravitated towards those particular, that particular show, and the Jerry Lewis stuff, and the comedy, and so
Yeah. I loved Jerry Lewis as a kid, and like my parents would record his movies because they were always on our local UHF stations when I was at school. They would record them, and then when I got home, my grandmother made French fries, homemade French fries, and that was
oh
that was a frequent thing. And I gotta tell you, it was the life. Just coming home, eating homemade French fries, and watching Jerry Lewis movies.
oh my gosh, oh my gosh, homemade French fries.
Yep.
Oh, my mom made homemade chocolate chip cookies. That was so much fun to watch her make it, and the sifting the flour, and it was such a long process, but oh gosh, the dough was so good.
Yeah.
The dough, and getting to lick the bowl and the spoon.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I mean, come on. What
My
was better?
my mom makes really good cookies. It's her least favorite thing to do though. She hates baking, but
Yeah,
she does it at the holidays and stuff. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. My mom would make them just on special occasions, and
Hmm.
birthdays, and bake. She wasn't a big baker, but she did make those cookies and those homemade cakes, and
Oh yeah.
yeah, but yeah, so that was a special thing. But boy, we didn't get homemade French fries. I'll tell you what, boy, that would have been a.
Yeah.
I would have loved that. We liked McDonald's fries, though. I'll tell you what, we'd eat those in the car before we even got home.
Yeah. I used to love those. Those were my favorite McDonald's
Oh, my
fries.
favorite. McDonald's fries. I think they're still my favorite. Did you know you can get free fries on Friday? You can get
Um.
a sandwich. On My stepdad just told me, if you order I don't know, whatever sandwich you want. I don't know if you have to have the app, but you get a free sandwich, and you get a free order of fries with your sandwich.
I'm not
I don't really
surprised.
frequent fast foods, but yeah, you get a free order of fries. Yep.
I'm not surprised. They have the free everything now. Like tomorrow, usually on Halloween, Chipotle has like a free burrito day if you show up in costume. I'm gonna probably go do that.
Get out of here. I love Chipotle.
Yeah.
I really do. Everything is fresh. They don't even have refrigerators. You know that, right?
Oh yeah, I know.
Everything's fresh. I mean, it's just amazing. Their food is amazing, and if
Hmm.
you get one bowl, it's like a 2 day meal for me. I mean, that's just like
Yeah.
I can't eat the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's just so much food. They just plop it on there. They don't watch their portions. They just put as much on there as you want. It's like my
Hmm.
gosh. It's like it's like usually they just give you a smidgen of avocado, and they give you a whole big spoonful that just plop. It's like
What were
wow.
what were
Yeah.
your what were your favorite Jerry Lewis movies? Because I love like the Nutty Professor and the Geisha
The
Boy
Nutty
and stuff
Professor.
like
That
that.
was yes, yes, yes. I can't remember all the names, but the Nutty Professor, absolutely. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew you'd get me on the names, and I'm not good with names. Oh gosh,
Well,
I love them all.
well,
I used to watch the
yeah.
telethon every
Me
year. The
too.
telethon was a big deal, and my girlfriend, the same one that I did all the sketches with,
Yep.
we would go to every house and we would collect so much money. We would do comedy at the door, and we
Yep.
would collect, and then we'd go and we donate the money, and it was like a big deal every year. I mean, it got a little like I guess towards after several years, it got a little bit like we got kind of tired of it, but we would
Yeah.
stay up the whole 24 hours. Our parents would let us stay up the whole time, and it was like a big deal to us, and
Yeah.
he did it for years. My God, he did it
Almost
for
50
years.
years. Yeah. Over 50 years he did
Right,
it.
right.
And
Yeah.
yeah, and like that was my introduction to him was the telethons. And then when I saw his movies, I was like, God, he is so brilliantly talented and hilarious. And they're just
Oh,
like I had loved the Charlie Chaplin movies before that, but
oh,
then
did you really?
yeah, but then I see Jerry, doing what Chaplin and Keaton did and everything in his own way. I'm just like, God, this is so brilliant.
Brilliant. I mean, brilliant. Jerry Lewis was brilliant.
Very
I mean,
brilliant.
he was hysterically funny. I mean, you don't get funnier.
No.
I mean, when he put those teeth in and he'd get the buck tooth teeth going and stuff. I mean, like
Actually, yeah,
yeah. Did you see Robert Downey Jr. do Charlie Chaplin?
yeah.
The Charlie Chaplin
I
movie?
actually interviewed the
Yeah.
guy who trained him to do it. This guy, Dan Kamen, he has been impersonating Charlie Chaplin in one-man shows for like 50 years. I mean,
Really?
that guy becomes Chaplin once the mustache and the hat and everything is on. He
Really?
trained Robert Downey Jr. for weeks to get it down.
Really? Because I thought Robert
Yeah,
Downey Jr. was brilliant. I really did.
yeah. He should have gotten an
I
Oscar that
did.
year.
Was that what he really should have? Was that right after he came out of his, kind of rough period?
No,
Robert Downey,
no,
or was
no.
that before?
He was at
I
his
know he
peak.
had
He was at his peak of his rough period when he did that movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Because he was brilliant.
It
I
was a
mean,
couple
brilliant.
it was a couple more years before the law got involved, but yes,
Oh, oh, okay.
yeah. But he
Oh,
was at his peak during that time. Yeah.
oh my God. Wow. I really feel like he was underestimated, like he was overlooked on that movie.
He was. He was.
Wasn't he?
Yeah, and the movie didn't do well at the box office, which astounds me because it's got a great cast of people and it's just well made. I don't know why people didn't gravitate toward it.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't either. I don't know. It just, how that happens sometimes. It just,
Hmm.
I don't know. It's a sleeper. I think people saw it, recognized it later on.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Did
Yeah.
you did you
Once.
did you like Mel Brooks
What?
movies?
Oh yes, I did. I liked Mel Brooks. Yeah.
Hmm.
Um, what was one of the movies that I liked? Oh, I'm not
Blazing
good with
Saddles.
names. Blazing Saddles. Well, yes, Blazing Saddles. That was like one of the ones my dad turned me on to because my dad was a big Blazing Saddles,
Yeah.
and he let us watch that, and there were some funny moments in that. Boy, some
Yeah.
dirty moments, but funny. You know what I mean? Like
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Young Frankenstein's my favorite Mel Brooks movie.
Young Frankenstein. Oh, Young Frankenstein. Oh
Yep.
my God, I love that movie. Igor. Igor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
they they turned it into a musical on Broadway, and I heard it's not that great.
oh, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you get captured. I mean the actors. Gene Wilder was just so amazing in
Hmm.
that.
Yeah.
And I mean, really, you just and who was it that played Igor?
Marty Feldman.
Marty Feldman. I mean, come on. How do you replace him on Broadway?
I mean, God, those
You know what
eyes.
I'm saying? I
Yeah.
mean, with those eyes, I mean, it's just, I mean, I don't know. So, yeah, I mean, you could try. Some things you just can't, once it's done and it's so brilliant, it's hard to really match.
Hmm. Marty
But,
Feldman.
you could try.
Marty Feldman
Oh,
made
oh.
Marty Feldman made a couple movies on his own for Universal Pictures, and he ended up leaving the studio because he thought they were being anti-Semitic to him. So the day that he was released from his contract, he posed for a picture flipping off the camera, and it's on the internet. It's so hilarious.
Oh, oh my God, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That guy
Oh.
was a chain smoker. That's why he died so young of a heart attack.
Oh, really? He was a chain smoker? I
Oh
didn't
yeah.
know that.
Always kept like a pack of cigarettes like close to his heart, ironically.
Close to his heart. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was
All
always in his
right.
shirt
Oh, wow.
pocket or something. Yeah.
Really? Probably in between takes, take this puffing, puffing, puffing.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, you remember in every movie back in the day, it was like they smoked continuously in movies. I mean,
Always.
it's just like this. There was everybody was always walking around with cigarettes. Well, back in those days, they thought it was good for you.
Yeah.
My grandparents told me. I mean, I saw ads back the old newspaper days. I mean, and they'd be holding cigarettes, and it was
The
like
torches of
the
freedom.
general.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like the general surgeon says smoking is good for you, and da 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 da
That was
da.
all
The
bullshit
doctor.
fabricated by
Yeah.
Edward Bernays, the master of PR. He was a sick man. He was Sigmund Freud's nephew, and he used his uncle's psychiatry tactics to manipulate the masses into thinking that cigarettes and bacon and eggs were good for you. He was a bad man.
Oh God. Well, I hope he died of something really terrible.
Well, he was
Like,
101 or something
oh,
when he died.
oh no! Oh, don't tell me that. It's like only the good die young, right?
Yeah,
Isn't there a song? Only
Billy
the good
Joel.
die young. Yeah, Billy Joel. He always had some good songs, boy.
Always. Did you see the
Yeah, Uptown
documentary?
Girl. Yeah, no, I haven't seen the documentary, but I know that what's her name? Christy Brinkley just wrote a book called Uptown Girl.
Right.
She went ahead and said, "I'm just, you know what? I'm going to use it. I'm going to go ahead and use the title. Why not? And she still looks great. I saw her
Yeah.
saw her on an interview, and I was like, damn, she's 60 something years old, and she just looks like the same. I'm like,
Oh,
and she said she's had no work, but I don't know.
I
And she hasn't
like
had a little Botox here and there, but
I like
she
in
looks
the
great.
I like in the first vacation movie, Chevy Chase,
Yeah.
he's blabbing on about his credo, and then she takes her top off, and he's like, "Yeah, that's a nice credo, a small credo, but a credo nevertheless. It's
Oh,
nice to
oh.
have a credo."
Chevy Chase, he's hysterical.
He's the
I love
best.
him too. Oh, isn't he? That
Yeah.
whole cast of Saturday Night Live. I mean, the original cast. I mean, that was a fun Saturday night too when I was young. That was
Hmm.
all happening in high school for me. I don't. You were probably just
I was
probably
born a
one.
month before that
You
movie came out.
Oh God! Oh God! See, we're good 15 years apart, 10 years, 12 years, 13. I don't know what we are, but anyway, yeah, I was early in high school when that was coming out, and
Yeah.
that was every Saturday night deal. Man, you had to watch it. I mean, the guy, it was just, oh my gosh, Gilda Radner. I mean, all of them were just.
Yeah.
I mean, John Belushi. I mean,
Uh,
everything they did, and they were high as a kite on
oh,
cocaine.
oh yeah.
Apparently,
Oh
they
yeah.
were just like. I mean, I don't. I mean, I acted and stuff, and I'm not going to say there wasn't a couple occasions in my 20s, my roaring 20s, okay,
Yeah.
that I didn't experience that, but on a weekend, okay, because there was no way in hell I was going to get in front of the camera like that because, God forbid, there's just no way.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I had to be sober and on my game because you're on camera. And I thought, how did the hell did these guys do that high
Yeah.
and be able to act and be funny and not be self-conscious or paranoid and they weren't. They were funnier than hell. I mean, they were so good.
Yeah.
You would have never known. I
You
don't know how they did it. I really
well,
don't.
you have to be multi-talented to get on camera high or drunk and pass as a genius, because a lot of those people were, and you're like, really? Because you look at their performance and go, God, they did everything pitch perfect.
Pitch perfect. And I don't know how they did it. And what's his name? Who passed, which is so unfortunate. He was sober for a while on the series. Oh gosh, Friends.
Oh,
And he just
Matthew
died.
Perry.
Matthew Perry. I loved him. Oh, I saw him on an interview. He was sober. He wrote a book. He did so well, and then he died. But he showed portions where he's like, see right there, I was really, really thin, and
Mm-hmm.
I was drunk, and I was, this. And I'm like, my God, he too was like just pitch per on point.
Yeah.
Just really funny and really good. And he, was telling Diane Sawyer, no, I wasn't. And I'm just like, man, he was also very, very gifted and quite talented and such a great human being. He was really helping a lot of people, and
Oh,
I'm really
yeah.
sad that he ended up going the way that he did. It's just
Yeah.
really, really unfortunate, but really loved his work. He was a really talented human being. But yeah,
Yeah.
so Saturday Night Live was definitely some special people. I don't watch it as much now,
Yeah.
and I know
It's not that good.
that it's not that good, is it? It's
No.
like trying to capture, the greats, and it's just
Yeah.
uh, every now and then I'll see on a late night show they'll show like a little snippet of something that they try to show political stuff, like a political
Yeah.
scene or something, and I don't know. I just don't think it's quite as funny. Do you?
No, because I mean, Saturday Night Live was always political, but like now, I just think they're overdoing it because they're just looking for ratings. They're looking for shock value, and
Yeah.
they were always great at doing something really, really shocking. But just, I don't know. I just think that they try too hard now.
That's what it feels like. They're trying too hard. We're like Gilda and all of those guys. They had it.
Yeah.
It's like it was just living in them. They just were it. They had it. They had the gold, and it just was hysterical. So
Remember,
funny.
remember the
I
sketch
mean,
when Chevy is job interviewing Richard Pryor, and they start going back and forth with the racial slurs.
yeah.
Classic. That's a classic.
That's a classic. I wish they would just. I don't know. I don't have Netflix, but can you catch some of the old Saturday Night Live? Like if you
I
had Netflix.
I own all 5 seasons on DVD of the original Saturday Night
No,
Live.
of course you do. Of course, Tommy Kovac, he owns it. Of course, I should know that. The trivia junkie. Yes.
I
Oh
do
my
know
God.
I do know that there is an on-demand channel for old Saturday Night Live that my best friend watches. My best friend's staying with me right now, and he's been watching it a lot. And you could see all the years, like, at any time on there.
Oh my God, I would love that. That would just be such a joy, especially in times like now,
Yeah.
such depressing times. That would just be so much fun, so much joy right now to just laugh, your
Hmm.
butt off.
Did you
Oh, yeah, gosh.
did you have any movie star crushes growing up?
Oh my gosh. Let's see. Sean Cassidy, which wasn't really,
Hmm.
let's see, the Partridge Family. What's his, you know, the Partridge Family guy.
Yeah. Oh, well,
What's
there's
his son?
David. There's David Cassidy.
David Cassidy. I liked him.
Yeah.
I liked Leif Garrett.
Leif Garrett.
Oh, he was he was I liked uh, Donny Osmond. Now these are musical people,
Right.
so I'm trying to think. Uh, uh, Movie people. Um, well, Robert Redford. I
Mm-hmm.
thought he was a hottie.
Yeah.
Uh, oh yeah. Let's see. I don't know. I was my first biggest crush on on film was Brad Pitt. I just have to say.
Yeah.
And River Run Through It, man. Nobody looked better on screen than him when he rides up on that horse and he tips that hat back. I thought, my God, yeah. And when he's in the back of the car with Thelma and Louise, I mean, I don't
Oh
think
yeah.
anybody was is better looking on screen than him.
No, and you know
I
what's
swear to
funny?
God,
When he was
I
in
really don't.
when he was in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, he was 56. He looked way younger than that. He was just in good shape and still really good looking, and I was just like, God, I don't know how he does it.
I don't know. I mean, he's aged now. I mean,
Hmm.
but when he was young, I mean, he was just I don't know. To me, like, and Robert Downey Jr. did it for me too. He's older now,
Hmm.
but what like to me, those two are my favorite as far as on screen looking men.
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr. and Brad Pitt are my two favorite. And well, and I also think George Clooney. I know that he's and well, wait a minute. Now I have to get into right on, right on, right on. Um, all right, all right, all right. What's his name?
I don't I don't know.
Come on, what's his name? All right, all right, all right. He always goes, all right, all right, all right. He did Dallas Buyers Club.
Dallas what? Dallas Fires Club? What?
Dallas Buyers Club.
Dallas Fires
He
Club.
won the Dallas, but he won the Academy Award for it. Okay, what's his name?
Sean
Yeah, I did.
Penn?
I'm not.
No.
Sometimes I don't. It was about the movie about AIDS where he gets AIDS.
Oh, Matthew
He's
McConaughey.
gay. Matthew McConaughey. I think
Yeah.
I love him too, and I loved Silver Linings Playbook. I love him. He's great.
Hmm.
He's really he does it for me, and he was with Lady Gaga in they remade that movie. I think he's really cute too. But I have to say George Clooney, Brad Pitt, and Robert Downey Jr. are like my three favorites on screen
Hmm.
as far as. But Robert Redford was really something to me when I was young.
Yeah, I think
Definitely.
he touched a lot of people, and
He was just so good looking to me when I was young. I thought, oh my God, I just
hmm
thought, oh my God.
yeah,
I know I was young though,
yeah.
I don't
Uh,
know who else really did it for me.
well, for me, it was like Cary Grant, Natalie Wood. Um,
Natalie Wood. Oh my God! I mean, Cary Grant, yes, but yeah, I don't know. I guess
yeah,
yeah, it was Robert Redford for me. Really, Cary Grant was a good-looking man,
very.
but I don't know. It just wasn't. It was more like the musician ones that got it for me. I think Leif Garrett and the
Yeah.
Partridge Family, and I was just like, I think something about that long hair. And I had the pictures, on the wall. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Oh yeah. I know
I like Don Osmond too.
the pinup pictures. Yeah.
The pinup pictures, I did. I did. I had the pinup pictures. That was a big thing when I was growing up. Did you have a pinup picture of Farrah Fawcett, or was that past your time?
That was past my time, but no, like I was into like 80s
Oh, my
movie.
brother had the Farrah Fawcett picture. Oh my
I
God.
was into like 80s movie actresses like Diane
Oh,
Franklin and Catherine Mary Stewart. I became friends with
oh.
them and interviewed them later, of course. And
Did you really? Of course you did. Oh my
yeah,
God, Tommy. Oh. so cool.
Yeah.
And of course, you must have loved Blondie. Like, you must have loved
Yep.
all the 80s music. That's when
Love
I started
Blondie.
doing music videos. See, I started MTV with music videos. My first
Yeah.
video was The
The
Cars,
cars shake it up. Yeah.
and then I did Shake It Up and Billie Jean, and I was the girl in Rick Springfield's Don't Talk to Stranger. I was the
Yep.
girl. Yeah, those were like my first things when MTV started. But that was right when you were like getting into like the whole music scene and like
Yeah.
But I was too. Like the '80s was like happening. You know.
Oh yeah. Were there any?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was just moved to LA, and I was just I was
Mhm.
19, and it was like that was the scene. Glam rock and the eyeliner, guy liner.
Yeah.
Come on. Oh yeah.
Were there any?
Yeah. It was hot.
Were there any '80s movie or just movie in general? Any movie characters that you related to the most, like as role models go, or something?
Um. Uh. Let me think.
Like Jane Fonda's Barbarella or something?
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? I respected Jane Fonda a lot. I really
Mhm.
liked Jane Fonda. Yeah. I thought I liked her as a person. I liked her political stance.
Mhm.
I really did because my family was Democrat, so of course I was a Democrat. You know what I mean?
Yep. Same
So it
here.
was like
Same here.
that's just how it goes. My parents protested against the Vietnam War, and they were for McGovern instead of Nixon, and that blah blah blah
Mhm.
blah. So even though everybody in my classroom's family voted for Nixon, it's like so you feel like an outcast, but
Yeah.
you stand for what my father was a hippie. My father was in Eric Burton and the Animals, and like
Wow.
and Edgar Winter, and
Love
my
it.
dad toured with he was a rock and roll hippie, so I was a flower child, so
Yep.
that was like what I grew up in, so we were vegetarians, and you know what I mean. So it's
Yeah.
like, and I was in dance school. My brother was a musician, and like I grew up in the arts, so I didn't grow up in the sports world. I've only learned sports because I dated a boyfriend out here for 13 years before I broke up, but we're very close now again. But I learned
Yeah.
football, baseball, everything in the last 14 years.
Yeah.
Like I know everything about games now, sports
Yeah.
because of him. Yeah, because I didn't grow up in that. You
Yeah.
learn what you grow up in.
Yeah.
And it was the arts is what I learned growing up in.
Mhm.
So, but yeah, Jane Fonda, but I gravitated more towards music, and I really got into acting and studying acting, and you know, um, I really grew up with in the '80s and all of that with Seinfeld, and
Mhm.
and Friends, and
Yeah.
those kinds of shows.
But what sitcoms did you watch like growing up? Were you like into I Dream of Jeannie?
Uh, oh my God, are you kidding me? Every day I came home and watched the Brady Bunch, I Dream of Jeannie, Gilligan's Island, Bewitched. Uh, what were the other ones?
The
Uh,
Munsters, the Addams
oh, the
Family.
Munsters, the Adams Family. Oh my God, all time favorites. Those were the best.
Yeah.
I don't think it gets any better than that. There's nothing like that now. I don't think. I
Yeah.
mean, it was so much fun. They were so great. I mean, I wanted to be the movie star so bad. The movie star,
Yeah.
with
Ginger.
Chester and Mary Ann.
Yeah.
Here on Gilligan's Island. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah, yeah. I would love to watch some of those old reruns, but I don't get any of that on my station.
Yeah. I mean, they're on.
I Dream of Jeannie with her little bottle and her. I thought she was so sexy, showing her stomach, and you could see
Oh.
her cleavage.
Oh.
Oh my
Did.
God, that was the sexiest thing on TV.
Oh.
Are you kidding me?
Let me tell you. When she was shooting that pilot for the first episode, there was a reporter on set, and he took a picture of her in her costume with her belly button showing, and he plastered it all over newspapers, and it caused a controversy before the show even aired, and so they had to reshoot the pilot without her belly button showing. So 2 years later, Barbara Luna and Nichelle Nichols showed their belly buttons on Star Trek because Gene Roddenberry fought the system and said, no, it's just a, yeah, it's a sexy part of the body, but it's a non-private part of the body. They can show it. And I've told Barbara Luna on the show, and I've met her in person. I've said, you truly pioneered it, and she's so modest
Oh,
about it, and
really?
yeah. And when we took our selfie at the Hollywood show, she let me touch her belly button. It was so
Oh
wonderful.
my gosh, Tommy, really?
Yeah,
That's so neat. Oh my God, what a story.
yeah,
What a monumental moment for you.
it
That's the
was.
neatest story. Thanks for sharing that with me. I
Yeah,
thought she was just so, I didn't realize sexy, but it was sexy. Like I just thought, oh my God, look at her body. Oh my God, I would love to look like that.
yeah.
And that was just the most skin I'd ever seen in the outfit and then she had that sister of hers,
Oh, yeah, the evil
that
sister.
her.
Yeah,
Yes, with the evil sister, and yeah, that wore blue. She wore pink. She wore the pink, and oh
yeah,
yeah, and then Bewitched. I love Bewitched too. She had the evil sister too, but
yeah,
but I loved I Dream of Jeannie. Yeah. She Barbara Eden. Oh, she was just oh God, yeah, she was it, man. And can you believe it today, man? I mean, you look at Beyonce and you look at the way you know some of these girls dance and what they wear is just like and it's like so over the top. Sometimes I think, my God, the way some of these girls dance and
yeah,
you know they touch their coochies and they touch everything and they look like stripper wannabes, and I'm like,
yeah.
and they don't, and they're nobody even budges, they don't
Hmm.
even like bat an eye, and I'm like, and they were complaining about her Barbara Eden's belly button. I'm like, my God,
Yeah, doesn't make sense. Yeah,
it doesn't make sense. Things have changed, haven't they?
they
Boy,
sure have. Oi, did
oh, Vay, I'll tell you. I
did
know.
you?
I'm so glad I don't have to be an actress today. I think about, Game of Thrones and
Yeah,
I mean, the girls have to kiss girls and they all what they have to be sure and
there's
show
nothing
every
wrong with
day. And
that.
believe me, yeah, no, well, nothing wrong with that. But you have to be willing to do all that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And I'm like, I was getting uncomfortable having to show some parts. I had to show my boobs a couple times, and I was like, oh, everybody off the set. I mean, everybody get off the set except for the makeup artist and
yeah.
so and so, and oh yeah, with Jim Minorski, hell yeah, and he was like, God, Leslie, and I was just like, because I was so shy, it was so nerve wracking, and so I'm just kind of glad I got out when I did, 'cause I don't think
Yeah.
I could. I just don't know that I could make out with a girl and have sex with her. And I mean, you really got to look like you're really doing it. It's
Oh
like, and
yeah.
you
Well,
are,
now they
right?
got the intimacy coordinators on set, and they point you in the right directions.
Oh my God. Yeah. Oh God. Oh no, I don't know, Tommy. It's just like, okay. So
Yeah.
anyway, yeah. Well,
um,
things have changed.
did
It's
you
okay.
did you watch Batman growing up?
Oh, are you kidding me? Yes.
Da 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 da
Yes.
Batman.
Da-da-da, Batman. Oh yeah, Get Smart. Oh
Oh
yeah, Get Smart. Yeah,
yes.
I love that
Did
phone
you
scene.
know number 99's name was supposed to be 69, but they thought it was too sexual?
Oh, it was supposed to be 69.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I loved Agent 90. I used to use 99 on my beeper
Oh
when
yeah.
I would call my boyfriend. I'd punch in 99. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was Agent 99. I loved Agent 99. 69, huh?
Yeah.
Holy Toledo. Yeah, that might have been a little bit people would have taken that the wrong. If they can't take a belly button, could you imagine 69?
Yeah.
No.
Fuck.
No.
Did you watch the
Yeah,
monkey?
no.
Did you watch the monkeys?
Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did.
I had a
Here
crush. I
come the
had a crush on
monkey.
Davy.
Oh yeah, he was so cute.
Hmm.
Oh, and the Beatles. Oh, I used to listen to my dad's albums because he
Oh
had a huge album collection, and oh, I just loved the Beatles. Oh God, I listened to all their albums, and I just,
You were probably
oh
you were
God.
probably too young to see them on Ed Sullivan, right?
You know what? I was young, but I watched a little bit of the Ed Sullivan, but I don't, never saw them on there. No,
How about the
I was
Stones?
young. No, I never saw the Stones either. I
Because
was
in
too young.
'67 they were on there, and they were supposed to say let's spend some time together instead of let's spend the night together, and so Mick mumbled let's spend the night together, and they got banned.
Oh, really? Oh
Yeah,
my gosh.
yeah,
Oh my God. Oh, yeah. Today they wouldn't get say whatever you want. Yeah.
yeah.
It's yeah. Let's have a night together and let's get it on. Can you imagine Two Live Crew? I mean,
Oh,
think about what they were singing about. Oh my gosh.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
They're doing songs like "We Want Some Pussy" or
Oh yeah.
"Me
Oh
So
my
Horny."
God. Oh yeah. I was out on speed, like down at Copper Canyon in Lake Havasu. You should have heard some of the rap songs. I couldn't believe what they were singing about. Yeah, that's the stuff they were singing about. I was like, holy crap, man.
Yeah,
Okay, tell me how you really feel.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
remember,
Oh my God,
remember the Saturday morning cartoons when you were growing up? It was all like Hanna Barbera and stuff.
the best, the best. I just don't think it's the same. Do you?
I don't
I
even
mean,
I don't watch today's like kids cartoons, so I don't know.
no, I don't. But whenever I happen to catch a few, like if I'm flipping through the channels, sometimes I turn cartoons on for my kitty cat.
Hmm.
Like to watch when I leave, and I'm just like, it's just not the same.
Yeah,
It doesn't look the same. It's like I think about Tweety Bird, and it's just like, it's just it's just not the same. It's not the same.
no.
I think about the Aristocrats, and I think about when we used to go see the Disney movies and
Hmm.
the way they looked, and it's not the same.
Yeah, I mean
No, not the,
there was Scooby Doo. I love the Scooby
oh,
Doo the Scooby Doo movie
Scooby
show.
Doo, I love you.
Yeah,
Yes,
the
yes,
Scooby Doo
yes.
movie show was my favorite because they would do crossovers with like the Addams Family and the Three Stooges and Batman and Robin and Sonny and Cher and all of that.
Sonny and Cher. Oh, I loved Cher. I couldn't wait to see what she was going to wear next.
Yeah.
Oh my God, she was so hot, and she was wearing it like
She showed
no
her
one
belly button
saw.
on TV.
Oh, she showed a lot. Yeah, she bared a lot. I saw a play out here. It was the Cher play
Uh-huh.
at the Smith Center. I went with a
Yeah.
friend, and it was just probably about, I want to say, 7 months ago.
Hmm.
And she said, "Do you want to go?" And she goes, "I'm going with a friend." I said, "Sure, why not?" I didn't expect much. It was really good. It was her and various. They played her as a little girl and growing all the way up her whole life.
Hmm.
And my goodness, what a life! When she broke up with Sonny and how poor she was, and everything she went through with him, and just her whole life. And it was really quite a life. Yeah,
Yeah.
she had a lot of success and a lot of down times and rough times, and a lot of success, and made a lot of comebacks. And she's quite a trooper. She's dating like a 27-year-old right now.
Of course, she likes younger guys.
Yeah, she does. She's like 70 something years old. Yeah, I'll say she likes them younger.
I'm sure her blowjobs are
But
fantastic.
I'm sure they are, but those facelifts have helped. But she stayed awful thin. She's always kept a good body, so
Yes. Oh God,
somehow.
in the 70s, she was so skinny. Oh my God.
So,
She was,
so, oh my God, wasn't she?
yeah,
My God, there was nothing on her body. Yeah,
nothing.
they didn't find anybody that played her as thin. I mean, the actresses were they looked like her, but they weren't. Nobody like looked quite like her.
Yeah.
They couldn't find actresses were as bone thin as her. Nobody was as bone thin as her. They just aren't. But they had wigs, and but it was still very good. I have to say, It got a standing ovation, and it was really, I was like quite impressed. I was like really enjoyed myself.
Well, Cher
I
has
didn't
it.
think I didn't think I was going to, but I really did.
Well, Cher has a huge Vegas draw, but she always has, and
Yeah.
she plays there a lot, and I mean, she does Madison Square Garden in New York, which is huge.
Yeah. And she's had some really pretty big hits.
Oh yeah, if I could turn back time, and I
I know.
found someone, which was a John Bon Jovi song.
It was?
Yeah, because she was dating Richie Sambora, his guitarist at the time.
I can't believe that. I used to think he was hot. I'll tell you what. I liked him. Yeah, I like the musicians. Of
Yeah,
course, I was raised by a musician.
yeah. Well, I gotta tell you, my dad had a rock band when I was a kid.
Really?
Yes, it was
Oh my
called
God.
it was called TNA. Tommy and two guys named Alan. It has nothing to do with tits and ass, but that was the idea that they had. And they were a trio. They would do like Judas Priest, Leonard Skinner, Black Sabbath songs. You know,
Oh, I love it. I love Black Sabbath. Oh my God.
yeah,
Really?
yeah. And their original songs were so misogynistic. I remember my grandmother moved back into the house. The Her room was next to the garage where they would rehearse, and she would just hear loud playing, and they'd be like, "Crank horse slut, gonna stab you with a knife." And my grandmother would be screaming, "You all sound like a bunch of fucking idiots." so they
Oh
had
my God.
so they had to rent a
Oh
space to rehearse, and I used to go with them, and they had like a little mini refrigerator for me to drink a root beer or something. Yeah,
I love it. That is amazing. Oh my God.
yeah, it was crazy.
And
Now,
that's what you were listening to.
well,
The words.
my dad had vinyl records. He had everything: Beatles, Stones, Beach Boys, Carole King's Tapestry,
Oh
everything.
yeah. Oh, that was my first album. I learned all the words, the lyrics
Which
to. I
one?
learned every lyric. Tapestry,
Oh yes,
Carol
yes,
King.
yeah.
I feel the earth move under my feet.
It's
I feel
too
the
late,
sky
baby.
tumbling
Now it's
down.
too
It's
late.
too late. No, I really did. We really did try to make it. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I loved it. I loved it. I thought she was so great.
Yeah.
I just loved that album. Yeah. Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah. My dad had all that stuff. Jimi Hendrix and
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you, because your dad was in the music business. Did you get free records all the time?
No, I didn't. I just listened to his albums because he had a huge. He still has all of his albums
Okay.
because and he's got them all stored. His ceilings don't go all the way to the roof. He has walls that go up, and then there's a big space before it goes to the ceiling that's open, and he has all the albums lined up that don't
Hmm.
meet this. That kind of would be where the walls would meet the ceiling,
Yeah.
and all the albums are stored there. So it's kind of a decorated kind of part of the wall. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All of his albums, and
There's
he
a
has hundreds of them.
there's an '80s movie actress I'm friends with, Carrie Noonan. Her dad was a music producer in New York, and she said when she was growing up, she never had to pay for a record. She was always getting free records because of her dad's
Oh,
connections and stuff. And she's a very big music buff, as much as she is a cinephile as well.
wow. Never got it. That's so amazing. Yeah. Well, my dad did have a rock band that did get an album deal, and Lodestone was the name of the band. And we moved to LA, and everything was going great. But then the lead singer, his ego was so bad that the record label ended up taking him off the label. And so my dad was like, great. So he said, well, we're starving out here. We got to move back to Vegas. And so my dad had to feed his kids,
Hmm.
which were us. And so he went into to playing all the lounges here, which was a big scene here at that time. You could make it a living playing all the lounges. And then later on, he ended up getting the musical conductor position at the Imperial Palace for Legends in Concert, and he did that for 20 years. He wrote all the charts, and he hired the band, and he's very talented, and he wrote all the charts for all the different acts, and
Hmm.
he did all the charts for all the cruise ships and all the different shows. So, and he handled that show for 20 years, and now he's retired, and he just plays jazz, and he's just finished his two books, and he
Hmm.
dates a woman who writes books, and she's a writer.
Nice.
She writes about the Holocaust and the insurrectionists and
Oh.
the women that have survived that are like 100 and something years old. And she goes to Europe and
Mm,
interviews them, and they fought their way out of Nazi Germany, like at 7 with a gun.
yeah.
And they're still alive today, and they survived, and their parents were gassed, and died.
Yeah.
But she writes about their lives, and so it's great. They kind of meet on the weekends because they write during the week, and then they get together on the weekends, and then they go back to their little cubby holes and write, and then come back together, and their relationship works. They've been together for about 18, 19 years, and so yeah, that's their lives. And my dad's 87, and he's doing great. He's not on any medication,
Oh.
and his eyes are not great. He has glaucoma, but they're doing really well. The doctor's like, I can't believe it. Your eyes should have been gone by now, but whatever eye drops that he's given, and he eats so well that the pressure's doing really well. And the doctor's just like, I'm amazed. I'm absolutely amazed. Like, you can still see. So there you go.
I had
I'm
my.
real happy to say I have him, and he's really like healthy and thin, and I think the music really keeps him alive, and he plays
Mhm.
in trios and different bands around, with friends, and he's young people like to play with him because he's so talented and good, and he's just
I had.
a really smart and cool guy. I love him.
Yeah.
We're really close. Yeah.
That is so wonderful. I had my eyes checked this summer for the first time in like maybe 20 plus years. And, I have diabetes, and surprisingly so, my eyes are really good still. And I'm
Oh,
like,
good.
God, I cannot believe that. And yeah, I mean, I had my feet looked at too, and
Good. So I
the
bet you watch your diet, right?
yeah,
You probably
oh
watch your
yeah,
diet.
oh yeah. I'm
Good,
on I'm
good, good,
on
good,
I'm on a good diet and stuff. And yeah, that's so wonderful
good.
that he's got all that going for him. I'm really happy.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, me too. My mom, she passed 5 years ago, but I had a really great relationship this last 12 years with her when I moved back here. It wasn't so great growing up. Won't get into that, but she had a problem with drinking. But
Yeah.
still, it doesn't matter. What matters is how it ended, which was great, great 12, 13 years, great memories, great loving time with her, and we developed great memories now, and ended real well. So I'm real happy about that. And but my dad has always been like a real tight connection there, real special
Oh.
relationship. So I'm here. I'm glad to be back from LA, and I'm going to
Hmm.
take care of my stepdad till he dies, and I'm taking care of my dad till he dies.
You are
So
just you are
that's
you're
my purpose. That's my purpose.
you're a superwoman. You are just a superwoman. Uh
Oh, no, I feel honored that I can be here to take care of my stepdad, and I help him every week to doctor's appointments and everything he needs. And
mhm.
I take my dad to his eye appointment, but he's still driving. And, my dad knows that I will take care of him until he passes. He doesn't really want to go into a home, and neither does my stepdad. So both of them know that I will be there to take care of them till the end. So
Oh.
that's what I'm going to do.
Were you going to concerts like early on?
Oh God, I go to. There's more concerts here to go to than LA. I swear, I've been to so many concerts. I've been to everything. I just the last two concerts. Well, I went to the Eagles at the Sphere.
Yeah.
My stepdad bought me tickets, and I took a special lady that just lost her daughter to
Mhm.
fentanyl,
Oh.
and I chose to take her because I thought it would cheer her up, and it did, and we had the best time. And then I went to see um, the Grateful Dead 3 times in 1 week.
Oh.
My girlfriend took me for my birthday, and then I went 2 more times because it was so amazing.
I'm a Bay Area
Oh my
boy.
God,
I never
John
got to
Mayer was.
see the Grateful Dead.
Well, I saw them in '91 when Sting opened up, and Jerry Garcia was playing, and it was more of an experience. I really didn't, I knew Truckin',
Yeah.
da 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 da, but I didn't really know their music that well. But it was more of an experience
Yeah.
back then, and so it was fun. But the sound wasn't that great. But this time around, John Mayer is the lead singer and plays amazing guitar. He's an amazing guitarist and an amazing singer and easy on the eyes. And then there's two remaining members of the Grateful Dead, and then the rest of the band is all new. And this music just came alive, but the visuals. And did you know that there is 173 Bose speakers in the Sphere?
I did not know that.
Don Henley, when I saw the Eagles, he was getting ready to sing a song, and he said, "There's 173 Bose speakers in here, so I better not miss a note."
Mm-hmm.
He said. So yeah, and I met the guy who helped put together the sound, coordinated and put together the architectural sound design of the Sphere.
Nice.
He's a friend of mine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's amazingly art. The sound and the visual. Have you been to the Sphere,
No.
Tommy?
I should go.
Oh, Tommy. Yes, yes. Please go. If you can go,
Mm-hmm.
you can get a ticket at the last minute, and they drop the prices.
Okay.
They will drop the prices like rush tickets when you go to see a play in New York. You know, they'll drop the prices.
Yeah.
But you can find a ticket. Like, I know that the Eagles are still continuing to play. They're playing more shows. If you like the Eagles,
I love the
other
Eagles.
concerts that will be coming. I know that Metallica's coming. If you're into like heavy, they're going to be coming.
My dad went to Metallica 20 years ago. His ears were ringing for a week. I don't want to risk it.
Yeah, I don't think I'd want to see Metallica at the Sphere. It's like I would, the Grateful Dead, man. If they come back again, I'll tell you what. Talk about, it's like being in a kaleidoscope of beauty,
Mm-hmm.
and the beauty and what you're visually seeing is just. There's nothing. I got to post some of my pictures or my videos again for you to see.
Okay.
It's absolutely magical. It's like being in a Hanna-Barbera,
Cartoon.
tune, but like the animation of the beauty.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah.
it's so beautiful and gorgeous. The colors and it's 3D. It's like you're in it. You're living in it with 173 Bose speakers. The
Mm-hmm.
sound, you're like dropped into the actual music of it. You're living in it.
Yeah.
It's like all around you. You can't even believe it. It's the most magical experience ever.
Do you remember?
Yeah, I had to go 3 times in 1 week. That's how unbelievable it was.
Do you remember your first makeout song?
Oh, yeah, it was an Aerosmith song, and it was Rocks.
Oh, probably Last Child or Back in the Saddle.
No, it was Last Child, and it was Last Child, and I was making out, and he's a guitar player. And his name was Bernie Royval, and yeah, we made out. He played the song for me, and I had to make out with him.
Mine was Janet Jackson's "Love Will Never Do Without You," and that led to my first finger bang.
Oh my God, you're so graphic. Okay, I love this. This is not a PG interview.
Never.
I love it. Okay,
Never.
this is R-rated.
Is that what?
Love will never do. You know what? I
Yeah.
wanted to see her. I tried to see her, and then she canceled the show about 4 years ago.
Really?
And then she came back around just recently, and I missed her show, and I'm really bummed because I wanted to see her. I really loved her that album back in her day.
Mm-hmm.
What was the name of that album?
Rhythm Nation.
Rhythm Nation.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, nothing better. That album. My God, I danced and partied so hard to that album. I loved dancing to that album. I'm a dancer at heart, you know that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I got started in the music videos with my dance background.
Yeah, is that what they call?
I loved it. God, I love her.
She's great. Yeah.
I mean, come on. She was so just. She had that power. She had that hard side, but still a soft side. Just
She's a Jackson.
So beautiful. She was a Janet Jackson. She was. Yeah, and it was so neat to get to meet Michael Jackson and work with him.
Oh yeah, you remember you telling me that story? Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I told you. Yeah, but I'm honored. You know, And
Yeah.
but my first boyfriend's a recording engineer. He lives here now,
Hmm.
and he said he's never worked more since he moved here during COVID than he did in LA in the last 2 years of his living in LA. But
Wow.
he just got off the road with Rat. But
Oh. Oh.
he said, "Don't let Michael Jackson's voice, because he says, how he talks like this, because
Yeah.
he worked in the studio with Michael, and he said Michael was like, okay, I want this, I want that. I mean, he was very firm and very adamant about what he wanted,
Yeah.
and very a powerhouse.
Does he
He said
know?
that little voice was gone. His little light voice that
Does, yeah. Does he know Jason Green?
I don't know. I'd have to ask Tom. He knows everybody. He
Yeah,
works with everybody.
he's Stephen Piercy's manager, and he has a podcast I watch every week called "Waste Some Time with Jason Green," where he interviews all the '80s hair metal guys.
Oh,
And
really?
yeah, and I met him and Stephen Piercy at the Hollywood show back in June. Jason was a little standoffish. I don't blame him. I don't look like a rocker dude. I was wearing like a blue polo shirt. But I like what he does. I like how he's keeping the legacy alive of '80s metal.
You know what? I loved 80s metal because it was fun. They sing about, love, sex, and rock and roll, and let's party and let's have a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I did get into grunge. I loved that whole turn, and I did really get into that vibe. I did. I liked
Hmm.
that. But there was something about the whole 80s hair metal fun. Let's just party and have a good time, and I love the look of it all, and I loved it. I loved it. I loved it.
Yeah. It
I
was a.
loved the eyeliner on the guys. I thought they were hot,
Oh
just
yeah.
sexy. I thought it was sexy, and just grunge got kind of depressing. It's like everybody was like
Yeah.
depressed and wanted to
Yeah.
commit suicide, and their daughters were raped, and like what I
Yeah.
mean.
They were all
It's like
influenced by the alternative post-punk
Nirvana.
British guys in the late '70s. The alternative grunge guys.
Yeah, yeah, Nirvana. It's like everybody's like depressed and wanted to kill themselves, and he killed himself, and
Yeah.
everybody's like, I mean, I love Alice in Chains. I loved Alice in Chains.
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
but still, they're singing about heroin and doing, wanting to
Become
shoot
the
heroin to
snuff the
kill themselves.
rooster.
I know, but to me, the '80s music was much more fun, and let's party and let's have a good time, and it was just like such a different vibe.
Yeah.
But
Totally
yeah,
different vibe.
totally different. Yeah, but you
There's
know what? I think it's making a comeback. I saw something on
yeah.
America's Got Talent, and they had I saw something on Facebook. Somebody posted, and it was just a snippet of a band, and it was an '80s band on America's Got Talent, and the guitar player looked like Slash, and
Hmm.
the singer was singing like an '80s rocker.
Yeah.
With they had all the hair and the makeup, and everybody was standing, and the whole all the judges were all standing, and everybody screaming, and I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, yeah, let's make a comeback. Okay,
Hmm.
because of course it seems new, right?
Of course.
Because it's been so long. So,
Here's a fun question. Do you remember
yes.
when you first discovered your belly button?
Oh God. I was in California, and my mom bought me a plaid mini skirt.
Hmm.
You know, and I went to go try it on. It was for Christmas, and it went to my hips.
Hmm.
And I looked in the mirror, and and I moved my hips back and forth like a dance move, like, and swung my front hand in front of my back, and I'm like, oh my God, that's my belly button. I
Yeah.
was looking at my belly button, and I'm like, God, that's an innie. And I was like, that goes in. That's kind of cute.
Hmm.
Man, I look kind of cute. I'm kind of like, I didn't think sexy. I didn't think of that word, but
Yeah.
I thought, wow, I got kind of a cute body. I'm thinking.
Yeah. Had,
Yeah, I was looking at my belly button. I thought I had a cute belly button.
I used to have a cute one too. Yeah, me and the other boys at school in like first grade would like compare ours. And there's a girl I hung out with. She had an adorable Audi. She used to let me thump it and poke it and everything. I was curious. Have you ever dated a guy with an Audi?
You know what? No, I haven't. They've
Okay,
all been
I got a funny story.
Audi. Audis are kind of, I don't know. I've never, I've never really seen anybody with an Audi.
I've seen a
To be
lot of
honest with
them.
you.
A lot of them. I know a lot of Audis. But here's a funny story. So when I was in my mid 20s, I went on a date with this girl I met on a dating website, and she told me during the date that if I had an Audi, a doorknob Audi belly button, it would be a deal breaker. So I showed
Oh,
her, I lift up my shirt and showed her what I had, and she had a sigh of relief. But then I get an email from her later that night, and she's like, I don't see a spark between us. And I was okay with it because even though I was captivated by her blue eyes, she was like agreeing with everything I said, and I don't like that. I like to be challenged. I like it when somebody disagrees with me on certain things and stuff. So it was meant to be.
that's so funny. I don't see a spark between us, even though you have an innie. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yes,
The deal
exactly.
breaker would have been an Audi. That's so
Exactly.
funny. You're like, well, I'm sorry, you're not a challenge anyway. So you wanted the last word.
I was polite. I didn't say it like that, but I was
I
polite.
know, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You're not a challenge anyway. Fuck you. I'm just kidding.
So, October is not only Halloween, but it is also Menopause Awareness Month. And
Oh God.
I'm
Uh
now I know you're sensitive about the age thing, but I'm curious, Leslie, how has menopause
yeah.
been for you?
Oh God. You know what? It has not been that bad for me. I still
Hmm.
get little mini hot flashes, but like I don't
Yeah.
have to. Have you ever seen that commercial where they've got the girls, women have got their head in the freezer,
Yes.
and the other side of the freezer's open, and that the camera's on that side, and they're all got their head in the freezer.
Yeah.
My sister came over one time, and she's like, "Oh God." And she gets up and she runs in and she opens my freezer door, sticks her head in the freezer. I'm like, "Have you seen that commercial?" She's like, "No." I'm like, "Oh my God." I thought for sure she had seen that commercial. She stuck her head in my freezer. I
Yeah.
mean, who does that? Who shows up at your house and just gets up and goes, "Oh my God," and goes and opens your freezer and sticks their head in the freezer? She was having a hot flash. I'm like, my God. I mean, my hot flashes have never been that bad where I'm sweating in bed. So I have had a very mild menopause, to be quite honest with you. But I
Mm.
have friends that sit and with fans and they have to fan themselves. But like on occasion I will be like, when I was with David, I mean, I'll be like, you know what, I'm feeling a little warm, can you turn your fan on? I'll just feel a little warm over my body.
Hmm.
But I don't get to where I'm sweating, or I've never had a mood change where I've heard people that like they get like their moods will change and they get irritable and they get irrational, and they have noticeable personality changes, they say.
Hmm.
And I didn't have that either. So I'm really lucky. I didn't have to take any hormones. I don't, still don't. And I'm really, really, really lucky. And I don't know if it's because I've eaten so well.
Hmm.
I juiced a lot.
Yeah.
I've always been pretty good with my health.
Yeah.
Um, like I eat really well, salads and fish and not a lot of beef. And, I don't know,
Yeah.
maybe that's it. Just good genes. I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, that is wonderful. I mean, I can imagine it has to be as difficult as having your period is, or maybe a little
Oh,
less
I used to have
stressful.
the worst periods. It was so painful
Hmm.
that they had to put me on the pill at 16, which
Wow.
was even worse. Yes, because my periods were so debilitating. So they put me on the pill. And I think I was, yeah, 15 or 16. And I wasn't even really having sex at that time.
Hmm.
And the pill made me grow. Like all of a sudden, my hips started growing. I actually got some little uh, what stretch marks just on a little bit of the side, one right side of my hip.
Hmm.
They're very faint, but my boobs grew real, like a little bigger, and
Yeah.
I did not like the way it made me feel because it makes your body think it's pregnant.
Right.
And so I stopped taking the pill, and and just dealt with the pain. But it was very painful. I would be down, and then I would bleed so heavy. I mean, I would just bleed like, and then I had a real problem when I came to California. I started to teach aerobics, and at that time they didn't know about low impact, so the flooring was built on like cement, and I'm teaching. I started to teach advanced aerobics where I'd kick my legs up real high, and I'd teach an hour and a half, and
Yeah.
25 minutes would be straight aerobic, like running in place with kicking my legs up high and doing
Mm-hmm.
very difficult moves because it was an advanced class. And I started having my period every 2 weeks.
Wow.
And because, I was jarring my entire insides. I mean, now they know low impact and that walking's better. And, jumping up and down like that is not good for a woman's body. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I had a lot of problems like that for a long time. And, but I was never I did the pill for a little while, but I did other measures for contraception,
Mm-hmm.
the sponge and the the other thing, the diaphragm, worked better for me. But the pill was never something that worked for me.
Yeah.
It just really upset my body, really upset my body. But yeah, I had a terrible time with periods. I had, in terms of as a compared to menopause,
Mm-hmm.
way worse of a time.
Wow.
Way worse.
I have this joke. I
Way
say,
worse for me. Way worse for me. Yeah.
yeah.
Really sucked, man. Lot of pain, like debilitating, like down on the bed, like
Mm-hmm.
crying, like back pain,
God.
so much pain that I'd be like have to lay in bed all day, kind of a thing. Yeah.
I have this joke. I say, what are the two best days of a woman's life? The day her first child is born and the last day of her period.
The last day of her period
Is it
for
true?
me.
It's
Yeah,
true.
it is. It is. It's the last day. Yay, you can have sex.
Yeah. Oh, I've heard period sex is wonderful.
Well, I've had period sex, but it's kind of messy for me because
Yeah.
there's so much blood. I was such a bleeder that it was just kind of like, ugh, yes, wait till, So I'm not saying I haven't had it, but there's just a lot of blood. I was a bleeder. I was a bleeder,
Mm-hmm.
Tommy. I was. It wasn't fun.
Yeah.
It was always, going down my leg, having to, a tampon and a Kotex,
You're like
and
Carrie.
it's just like, I mean, how much shit can you buy without it still bleeding down your pants and having to run home and change and, everything's like everywhere and you're like, just like 15 new pairs of underwear and, trying to, it's just like, just a nightmare, just a total nightmare.
Yeah, you're like
I'm like, and then,
you're like
yeah, and
you're
I'm
like
like,
Sissy
why did I
Spacek.
get hurt?
You're like Sissy
Yeah,
Spacek is Carrie.
exactly. It's like, I mean, what was it? Was like, am I having sex with Carrie?
Yeah.
I mean, is your name Carrie? I'm like, oh my God, this is like a scary movie.
Yeah.
It's like, red room, red room, red
Rad
room,
Rom.
red room, red room. Yeah, no, it was not fun. No. I'd have to say menopause was a lot better than my period time. So
Awesome. Awesome.
I'm happy to be over that. Okay. The end.
Well, what are your Halloween plans tomorrow? You gonna dress up?
Well, I am going to a friend's house and we're just going to have hot dogs and hamburgers and we're going to sit around the driveway with the fire pit and dress up and we're going to watch the kids. And then I'm going to a Halloween party Saturday night, which is the off night. I know it's November 1st, but it's a full dress up and it's kind of just going to be a fun time and everybody's dressing up and everybody's bringing scary food and I'm making mozzarella ball eyes with salami dressed around the mozzarella, round mozzarella with the little eyeball,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm getting there early. I'm picture taker, so I'm going to take pictures and one of the judges of all the food that comes in, and then I'm going to be one of the judges to judge what's the scariest food.
Nice. Nice. Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
So that's it.
I got two podcasts to do tomorrow, and then I gotta go get my flu shot because I'm long overdue.
Oh, I
And
got the flu shot. Thanks for reminding me
yeah,
about that. I don't want to get the flu. I got the flu last year, but the doctor told me to get a flu shot because I came in and he said you didn't get the strain that's out there. So I'm going to
yeah,
give you a flu shot anyway because I got influenza, which is the flu. I went to urgent care. She goes, "You got influenza?" I'm like, "Oh, great." And
yeah.
I didn't get the flu. Every time I don't get the flu shot, I get the flu.
And then I'm gonna do what I do every Halloween: eat candy, watch horror movies, and masturbate.
I love it. I love it. That sounds like fun. That sounds like a good old time.
Yep,
Yeah, with a happy ending. Yeah,
with
that
the
sounds like fun.
with the
That sounds like
happy
fun.
ending. I got
Oh, Tommy.
I got a couple jokes for you here.
Okay.
Okay, you know how tofu is like a dildo?
No, I didn't know that.
They're both meat. They're both meat substitutes.
Oh, that's so funny.
Thank you.
Oh, I don't think I'll ever be able to eat tofu again. I don't even eat it really. I'll never look at it the same.
Well, here's another thing. What what does a redneck do for Halloween?
What?
Pumpkin. Love that joke.
Oh, that is funny. That is good. You got some good ones for Halloween. You're great.
Thank you,
Oh, Tommy,
Leslie.
I love you.
I love you too.
I
Thank
love
you
you.
so much for coming back on and nerding out with me today.
Oh, you're the best. You really are.
Thank
Oh my
you.
God, this was so much fun. You brightened my day.
Oh, I'm
You really
glad.
did.
I'm glad.
Yeah, just before Halloween too. A lot of laughs. I really enjoy you.
Thank
You're
you.
really a special human being.
Thank
So
you.
thank you so much. And I'm honored that you asked me.
Thank you. Don't make me cry.
Oh, I won't. I'll just cry for both of us. Okay. Take
You-
care. Love you so much, Tommy.
yes, you have a happy holiday season. Be safe. Talk soon.
Okay. Talk later. Bye.
Mwah. Bye bye.
Bye.
Well, there you have it. Leslie Ryan. Oh my God, I just friggin' love her and I love her laugh and just I love making her laugh. Oh, I love my open minded tomboys. I love them. I love them. I love them. Well, until next time, this is Tommy Throwback Kovac saying there's no shame in living in the past because the present sucks. Later, dudes.